look after, and we have quite a few other news that we have to go through as well. All right, guys, sorry about that. I think the thing was muted. So let's start again. So currently we're looking at dollar. So dollar is testing a very strong resistance at 94.58. It's a day resistance. We can clearly see on a daytime basis. So I'm just going to zoom out. So last time when price was this high, I mean, when price broke above this level on less than 31st of July 2018, when the price really broke above, there was a massive uptrend. And again, recently when the price was, retested this support level of 94.58, which is resistant currently on 30th of March, we just saw a massive uptrend. So currently we are seeing a very strong resistance being tested for dollar. So if this level breaks, we could see dollar rising quite strongly to the highs of, first target would be 95. And once that level breaks, the next target could be, 97. So once that is reached, that's basically the last resistance for dollar. Once that resistance is broken, dollar could go back to the highs of, this high of 100, which it was just the start of this year when the pandemic began. It was about 100 level. So we could see dollar actually rising quite strongly. We have a couple of resistance for dollar to break before we can really see a massive momentum upwards. But this whole week, dollar was quite strong. So you might have seen the week started on 18th. The week started here, and since then dollar's been rising the whole week. This whole week was actually a very strong bullish pressure for dollar, and if that continues, then next week, by the end of next week, we could see dollar testing the highs of 90.565. So if that happens, then pairs such as GPSD. So let's quickly look at GPSD on a short time frame. So GPSD on a short time, let me get rid of all this support buys. So again, GPSD currently, in a range. So I just draw a box here to, show that it's a ranging market right now, because the, market is moving sideways. There's no momentum. So one GP, if the dollar keeps rising the way it's rising, we could see GP plummeting back to the lows of 1.2683, which it was around 23rd of September. So we could see GP plummeting back to the lows of 1.2683. And if that level breaks, so next support level for GP would be the level of, this level of 1.25. So again, if dollar keeps rising the way it's rising, then GP could break below this support level, very strong support level, because GP hasn't been that low for quite a long time. The last time was around this level was on 20th of July. So we could see a lows of 20th of July if GP breaks this level. So the way dollar is rising, we could see next week GP breaking below this 1.26 level and, really testing the lows of 1.2503. That's GPSD. Let's quickly look at USD. So USD, yesterday retested a quite a strong support level. I mean, I was expecting a drop all the way back to this a monthly downtrend line. So if I go to month right now, this is a monthly downtrend line that Euro USD has been respecting for quite a long time now. It started on 3rd of March 2008. So for last 12 years or so, this trend line has been respected. We can clearly see, again on 2011 when price retested, dropped. Then again on 2014, it dropped. Then again on 2018 when the price retested this downtrend resistance, it dropped. So today, this year, it did break, but we are seeing some kind of a back retest. So this could be a good sign for Euro buyers. So if you are looking to buy euros, what could happen is, euro could drop back to this support level, could retest this support line, and could be a massive jump upwards back to the highs of 1.17. But if this resist trend line breaks, then the next support level would be this level here. So again, euro could actually plummet. So keeping a close eye at really important levels, all the pairs and all the major pairs reaching a quite strong very important levels. So USD could retest the support level of 1.15. But if that levels get retested and there's some buying pressure, we could see USD fly from there. But if that level breaks, then USD actually going to plummet quite strongly back to the lows of 1.15. So keeping a close eye how USD plays out. So those are the major pairs that we look at every time. That should be something you'll be looking at every week, because they are the one that set the tone for the Forex market. USD pairs, GPSD, USD are the two major pairs, most volatile pairs in the market. Let's quickly look at the news. So next week we have very important news. We have ECB President Lagarde speaking at 2:45 in the afternoon on Monday. So that's again a very major news for USD. So USD could actually break below that level if the news is bearish, if something that she's saying could affect the economy, could affect euro zone, could affect euro euro as a something like such that she talks about lower interest rates, or she'll be talking about more stimulus coming through, that could all make euro more bearish, that could make euro drop a bit more lower. On Tuesday, we don't have anything major for Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be quite slow, except CB consumer confidence. So again, not major news for Forex, but this is a major news for stocks. So if you're looking to trade stock, this will be really important for you, because if the consumer confidence drops, that means, sales are dropping, and the sales are dropping, that means stocks are dropping for a lot of companies. But if this consumer confidence comes better than expected, expecting at 89.2 consumer confidence, if that comes better than that, then we could see a rising stock market. And what that means that if the stock market rises, what usually happens is that, dollar drops. So we could see some kind of a plummet in dollar if the consumer confidence is good, because people start pulling the money out from dollar and start pushing the money in stocks, and the vice versa. So they push out their money from stocks and start pumping in dollars. So that's how it really works. So consumer confidence will be important for stocks. So because stocks are quite low, for last 4 weeks, SP 500 has been dropping. Last 2-3 weeks, Nasdaq and US 30 indices has been dropping. So any positive news in stock market would actually send stocks skyrocketing. So keeping a close eye, how this consumer confidence is coming if you are trading stocks and indices. So another major news we're gonna go through straight away is on Friday. We have a massive news on Fridays, not NFP. As you guys know, NFP happens every month, first Friday of the month. So this is going to be really major news, because this actually, makes or breaks dollar for next month. So for 1 month to next month is actually quite important. So you must have remember last week's NFP payroll was really good. That's why last month, NFP payroll was really good. That's why we saw a massive, push upwards for dollar this week, this month. So again, NFP is good. They're saying some a lot of jobs being created, and is giving a lot of people applying for new jobs. We could see DXY actually rising quite strongly, and we could see by end of next week, as I was saying, the support resistance of 95.76 could be retested by the end of Friday. So keeping a close eye on that major news. We can clearly see from a short term, let's do a quick technical analysis. So we can clearly see that price is making a higher high, so higher high, higher high, higher high, and new higher high. So what that basically means is that price is in a very strong uptrend. Whenever price makes a new higher high and higher low, that is a very strong signal that price is a very strong uptrend, and is going to most likely keep going uptrend. So we currently retesting a support level on a short-term time frame. So we can see this is a daily support resistance level that's been retested right now. So the market could open and could see we could see a dollar dropping back to this 50 EMA support level on hourly time frame. So we could see dollar dropping back to 1942, and from there on out, we could see a massive pullback, massive push upward. So this could be the play that could be happening in dollar for next week. So if that happens, we might look for quick scalp sells on dollar. So we're looking quick scalp buys on USD GPSD, and selling USD JPY and USD CAD for quick scalp for about, this is not going to be more than 20-30 pips. For longer trades, for something we're going to hold for at least 2-3 hours or 4 hours in a day, we need to see a dollar going up, because on longer term time frame, it looks like everything is going to be dropping against dollar, and everything is going to be weak against dollar on a longer term time frame. So all right, guys, that's for all the major pairs that we're looking at, also the major news. I'm just gonna go explain a bit more on the basic indicators that we can use when you start trading. The basic indicators that you should be starting with is much more easier to understand, and it gives you a better perspective of the market. So the first indicator that you should be using, a basic indicator, should be EMA. So there's different kinds of EMA in the market. There's 50 EMA, 200 EMA, 20, 15 EMA. So there's different versions of EMA, but we just use 50 EMA because we usually like this scalp. So we go for a short-term EMA. So basically a basic principle of EMA is basically, as long as the price is above the EMA, you're looking for buys, and the price is below EMA, you're looking for sales. So you can clearly see here, as long as you're buying every time, you'll be in profit. So every time you're buying, this is a normal example, DXY. So if you're buying DXY, as long as the price is above, if you're looking for buys, you'll be in profit. But if you're looking for sales, for example, price broke below, you're looking for sales, you'll be in profit. But if you're looking for buys, if you're looking for sales on when the price is above EMA, then you have to be really quick. You have to enter the market and exit the market really quick. For example, something like this would be this is not more than like a 10-15 pips movement. So you have to be really quick if you were looking to sell here. And if you're looking to sell here, you'd be about 30 pips momentum max. So you have to be really quick if you're looking to sell if the price is above EMA. But if you're looking to buy, then you can hold your position for quite a long time, because for something like this could be 100 pip movement, something like this could be 100 pip movement, something like this could be 100 pip movement. So that's a very basic feature. So as long as the price is above the EMA, look for buys, and if the price is below EMA, look for sales. Another basic indicator I will tell you to use RSI. Let me just pull that on quickly. So I'm gonna rid of this MACD, because MACD could be confusing. RSI is really simple. So again, how RSI works. Basically, you look at two main extreme levels: overbought and oversold. So let me just zoom out. So this level above 70 is overbought, and above 30 I think is oversold. Yes. So if the price reaches above 70, so something like this, that's overbought, way overbought, you should sell, because then the sellers will come in the market and they push the price down. And then when the price goes massively oversold, something like this, it shows that massively oversold, usually means the buyers are going to come in the market and they're going to push the price up first. So these are the two basic indicators that you can start using as soon as you come into, as soon as you start trading. So sometimes you have to look. So okay, so now you're in dilemma. Okay, so what should I do? I have a price above the EMA, so I'm looking for buys only, but I'm seeing RSI reaching quite strong, overbought zone. So what should I do? So of course, if you're looking for a quick scalp, you can enter as a quick scalp. So as soon as the RSI comes back into this range below 70, you should exit the trade straight away. So for example, something like this is the entry you have, and as soon as the RSI came around back to 70 level, you should have taken your profits and closed the trade. So that's how you can enter a quick scalp. Again, same thing here. When the price went overbought over here, and that this is a good opportunity for a quick scalp, you can catch about 15 to 20 pips. So get into quick sell and close the trade as soon as the price came back to into this purple zone, which is below 70. So you can that's the kind of that kind of entries you can get for a quick scalp trade. You can use this both indicators in together for a quick scalp trading like that. And similar, so oversold, this is oversold, but price is below EMA, so looking for sales only. But quickly you can see, there's a quick quick buy, because price is so low, it definitely is going to go up. So enter a quick, buy, and get out the market as soon as the price goes above, comes back into this, ping zone. So as soon as the price comes to the ping zone, close the trade, take your profits and close the trade, because, it could drop again, because it is actually a downtrend, because it's still below 50 EMA. So those are the basic indicators, guys. Again, there are more indicators. Of course, you can use so many indicators out there. There's more than 1,000 indicators out there, but major ones are MACD, stochastic, RSI, EMAs, Bollinger Bands. Those are 5-6 main indicators that you're going to find on every chart around the world. Those are but there are custom made indicators as well that people use. But that's depends if you know how to code. You can code your own one as well. But RSI and EMAs, if you use them together, quite easy. If you use EMA and MACD, they're quite easy as well. That's what we personally use in our trading as well. Sometimes we use EMA and RSI. Sometimes we use EMA and MACD. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining today's daily watch list. Again, if you have any more questions, please do ask me right now, and we'll be more than happy to help you. And if you have any questions afterwards, no worries, you can always ask afterwards as well. I'll be more than happy to help you.
I can do bullet points. This is too much. But they need to
all right, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much. All right, guys, thank you so much.